Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome. How have you been? How was your New Year? Happy New Year. Um, did you? Um, I had a really good New Year. I mentioned this. There was a package sitting on my desk, and I didn't recognize the package, so I had to look at it and see what it was. Anyway, um, yeah, I had a really good New Year. It was um, a little low key, and uh, we went uh, we went out of town. Um, so I took off early from work on Friday, and we set off. Jersey and I, my daughter, my grandson, and granddaughter. Uh, we set off and we went to Branson. Went to Silver Dollar City. Walked around, rode some rides, got to see the lights. Um, got to watch the lighting of the Christmas tree. The only thing we didn't get to do that I wanted to do is we didn't get to ride the train. By the time that we had got made our way over there and we were going to get in line for the train, it was pretty late in the evening, and they told us that the length of the line was 45 minutes to an hour, and the last train was leaving in an hour. So rather than uh, stand in line, and it was really cold. It was by that point in the night, it was probably around 32 degrees. So yeah, it was getting pretty chilly. It was pretty late. It was 8:30 ish or so at night, and rather than standing around and just standing there for an hour being cold, we decided we'd walk around a little bit more, look at some more of the lights, um, and then we'll just have to catch the train next year or now this year. So anyway, yeah. So but we had a good time. My sister and my niece and my sister's husband, I guess that would be my brother-in-law, met us up there, and so we visited with them and got to spend some time with them up at Silver Dollar City, and then we uh, followed them over to their house, and we spent the weekend at my sister's house, where we had a belated Christmas celebration with uh, my sister and her family and my mom and dad. So it was a belated a Christmas. It was one of those things. We just had too many people and places, and we couldn't get to all of the places and do all the things and see all the people in Christmas weekend. So we kind of split it up into 2 weekends, and it worked out well. And uh, had a really enjoyable time. Played some games and visited, and just had a good time. We didn't really get out and do a lot of see local, shop local stuff this weekend or this past week, because we were prepping to leave and things like that. So we really didn't run around and do a lot. But we did. There were a few things that I like to talk about. I need to check one thing, if you would bear with me here for just a second. I didn't get one thing pulled up that I was needing to get pulled up. Tuesday, Wednesday. Sorry about that. I got distracted for a minute. Um, yeah, we didn't really there wasn't a lot of local stuff that we did just because it was because of the weekend that it was. But there were a few things, and read was like scrolling through some stuff on Facebook, and I saw a couple of things that were cool. Um, and like I always say, it wouldn't be a weekend if we didn't go to Shadrack's, which is really funny because this weekend we didn't go to Shadrack's. Um, I mean, I guess technically, I went to Shadrack's on Thursday, um, and it was funny because I had a conversation with the girl at Shadrack's when I was placing my order. I ran that was my lunch on Thursday. Was I just went to Shadrack's for lunch? Don't judge. Um, and I didn't even get coffee. I got a latte. I got actually not a latte, excuse me. I got a chai. I got a peppermint chai for lunch. So yeah, but yeah, I went to Shadrack's on Thursday, and then on, I just got a text message. So, oh, nice. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, yeah. So I went to Shadrack's on Thursday because it wouldn't be a week if we didn't go to Shadrack's at least once. Sometimes we go more. But we went to Shadrack's on Thursday. Um, now, my sister lives over in Northwest Arkansas, and they don't have Shadrack's over there, which is kind of a bummer. Um, but they don't. So we were actually forced to go to Seven Brew instead. And I don't know, Seven Brew is, I don't know really, they're not really a super small business. They kind of are. I mean, it's a franchise thing. So, each one or each, local area is it's owned by somebody local, but they actually have a pretty large footprint across the Midwest. But yeah, we went to Seven Brew, and Seven Brew is okay. That's my official um, opinion of Seven Brew. Seven Brew is okay. It's not bad. Um, I honestly prefer Shadrack's. I think I like the coffee. I actually like the coffee. I think the coffee that Shadrack's provides is better than Shadrack, and that is excuse me is better than Seven Brew. Um, but I'm honestly trying not to be biased about that. I've tried them both. I've tried different things from both places, um, and it's just a matter of personal preference. I think Shadrack's is better. So take that for what it's worth. I think Shadrack's is better, and I still love Shadrack's, but I couldn't get Shadrack's. I still wanted some coffee, so we swung by Seven Brew on Monday on our way out of town, so I could get some coffee for the trip home. I spotted this the other day and wanted to say happy birthday. I know it's a couple days late, but happy birthday to Petra at Unraveled Yarn Boutique in Paragould. She turned 29, and she was in honor of her birthday. She was having a special sale, and she mentions this on her Facebook page. And I would encourage you to go to her Facebook page and you know express your well wishes to her and tell her happy birthday, congratulations on turning 29. But one of the things that she mentions is, if you didn't hear about the special sale that she had, it's because you're not a part of their text messaging group. So uh, there are instructions. She has instructions there for how you can join their text messaging group if you'd like to be in the know for when the new things are going to be dropping, and when they're going to have like these 1 day flash sales and stuff like that. So yeah, in honor of her birthday, she had a 1 day 29% off sale. I think it was on most everything in the store. Just to so anyway, congratulations to Petra on turning 29. Congratulations on another year in the new shop. I've seen a couple of local businesses that had mentioned and posted their sales comparisons last year to this year, and it's really great when you can see these local businesses and small businesses and artisans and craftsmen that are um, able to say, I'm so happy that our business has improved, from last year to this year. That's great. I love to see stuff like that. That's just super awesome. So, and I think I I didn't see that. I was scrolling through looking for the poster. And I didn't see it earlier when I was poking around, but I think one of there, if you scroll back far enough, you will see one of those in Petra stuff. It was either Petra's or Weber's that I saw it in. I'm not really sure which. But congratulations to Petra on turning 29, and thank you to Petra from Steel and Stitches. Petra had posted something on Facebook the other day, and in the comments there was somebody talking back and forth with her, and they needed something done, and Petra referred her to Steel and Stitches, and I do appreciate that. Thank you for the referral and that was actually the project's not done, but it was. It has been started on. We went and picked up the yarn this weekend while we were out of town, and then on the trip home yesterday, Jersey got to work on that custom piece. It's it's in progress. I don't honestly, I don't know how far along it is, but yeah, she did make good progress on that project, and it's well underway. So that'll be exciting. One place that we didn't go this weekend, one that we almost always go when we're in Northwest Arkansas, but it was a place we didn't go this weekend. There is this little I don't really want to use the word quaint because I don't know that quaint it quite does it justice, or it's quite the accurate word for it. But there is I'm trying to think. And yeah, sometimes that is painful. But yeah, there's there's this really, and I say things are cool a lot, which is why I really don't want to say that this is a cool place because this is it is a really cool place. Quaint almost makes it seem old, but it's a very modern looking place. But it's just a very I like it. It's just a cool place. I guess we'll just go with cool. But there's this place, the Buttered Biscuit in Bentonville. It's right on the corner of Moberly and 102, and they have really good food. It's become such a part of our trips to Northwest Arkansas that a lot of times we use it as a navigation point. So when we're going someplace, we'll I'll be like trying to explain to Jersey where something is, and it'll be like, okay, so you're going to go down, and you're going to go to the stop. You're going to pass the Buttered Biscuit and go to the stoplight, and then you're going to turn left, or you turn right, or you go straight, or on our way back from the Buttered Biscuit. When remember so whatever it is, but yeah, we go to the Buttered Biscuit a lot, and if you're ever in the area, they have some really delicious food. They do more than just breakfast, but their breakfast there is amazing. And if you are, yes, that's right. I haven't. I'm almost there. Um, my production manager is giving me prompts from the other room. One of the very amazing things about it is they have an incredible menu, and many of the items on their menu are gluten free, or they can make gluten free accommodations for a lot of their menu items. Um, One of the things that they have that is gluten, they have a cinnamon roll. This is a cinnamon roll that's like this size. It's like the size of a small plate, and it's a gluten free cinnamon roll, and it is absolutely delicious. To be completely honest, if you didn't know it was gluten free, you probably wouldn't know that it's gluten free. You're not going to it, and I know a lot of people. We talk about gluten-free food and stuff like that. And there are a lot of people probably think that it tastes different and tastes funny. And there are some things that taste different. Um, but the bakers that have been making gluten-free food have gotten so much better over the last 5-10 years that they're able to do some pretty fantastic stuff without wheat. So that's awesome. And I don't know how they make these cinnamon rolls. I don't know what recipe they're using, or how they come up with their gluten-free flour mixture. What, I don't know any of the details about it. Only thing I can tell you is that those cinnamon rolls are absolutely delicious. Um, it's almost worth the trip just for a cinnamon roll. So if you're in the area, and especially if you happen to be someone who has a gluten sensitivity or something like that, that would definitely be a place that I would recommend you putting on your places to stop and eat list. The food is delicious. You won't be disappointed, and if you are, you have my deepest and most sincere apologies. Um, and I don't. I'm gonna have to stop there, otherwise I'm going to just say something probably that will be taken terribly wrong. Um, but no, it's the food is really great, and I highly recommend stop by if you're in the area. It's pretty delicious. Um, like I say, yeah, we didn't really get out and do a whole lot of the see local, shop local, do local stuff, just because it was a holiday weekend and um, all that stuff. It is 2024, and we do have some new things going on. A couple of things that I've been kind of kicking around wanting to do for a while. One thing that if you're watching this, you probably don't notice is that. So I have the I have the Sidetracks and Splinters Facebook page. This is where I broadcast this to, and I also, at the same time, I I have been broadcasting this to my DJ Tank page as well as to the Sidetracks and Splinters page. However, this is the first broadcast of 2024, and it's also the first broadcast that I haven't included the my DJ page on. So instead, what I've done is I had set up in preparation for this. I'd created a YouTube channel a while back for Sidetracks and Splinters, and this is the first broadcast on the Sidetracks and Splinters YouTube page. So I'll put in the comments later on. I'll have a link to the YouTube channel if you'd like to follow the YouTube channel, and we'll. But the reason why I dropped the DJ page is because um, the version of StreamYard that I'm using only allows me to broadcast to 3 locations simultaneously. So I had to make a choice, and so the DJ page got dropped from this. I have some things planned, some ideas, and some stuff that I want to do on the DJ page. I also have a channel set up for my DJ page on Facebook and as well as on YouTube. So got some stuff planned for there. That we're gonna. That's my New Year's resolution, is to kind of separate out these different things and kind of get them more in their categories they want to be. And I'll kind of share with you my vision, and we'll how quickly I get there, I'm not sure, but this is my vision of what I would like to do. So I still want to continue to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday will be kind of like the weekend recap, talking about the local places and the things we've seen and done. There'll be probably a lot of flex in here because this is the off season for the markets. We're not getting out and engaging with as many people and seeing as many of those makers. Um, I've contemplated the idea of actually inviting some of those makers to come in on the channel on Tuesday, or possibly do a pre-recorded thing where we can just sit and talk and have some and talk about what they're doing, and talk about their making stuff. Um, Thursday, we're still going to focus on what's coming up in the local area for the coming weekend, and all of the things and the stuff and the places to see and the things to do and all that stuff. That's still going to be the focus of our Thursday show. Separating out the DJ page, I really want to. I'm leaning toward making a stream just for the DJ page on Wednesday to highlight local musicians in the area and talk about some local musicians and the different venues that they're going to be playing in, and kind of using Wednesday to focus on that. And I really want. I've also been seriously considering. I want to do a Friday evening stream as well, just for Steel and Stitches, focusing on the products available from Steel and Stitches. So I want to call it like the Friday feature for Steel and Stitches, where we can just show you one of the cool products that Steel and Stitches makes and just feature one of those products each week. Let you take a look at those and talk about those a little bit. So that's kind of the closest thing I've got to a New Year's resolution. So there you go. I have confessed my thoughts and my plans to you. This is actually I haven't actually even discussed this with Jersey yet, so this is all coming as a surprise to her. This is just something that's been rattling around in my head the last couple of weeks that I've been going through. So it's just what. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Don't hold me to a time frame for any of this, because I'm kind of feeling it out as I go. But that's kind of what I want to do and where I want to go. So we're going to give that a shot and see what happens. A couple more quick things real quick before we go. Got this message just a couple minutes ago, and so I wanted to share it with you. Let me share this. Let me share the screen with you here real quick. And I'll even make that a little bigger for you so that you can actually see. So I guess the mead maker has a vacation on his mind. He created a pineapple session mead for you this week. Come in and try it today through Friday. You can take a growler home and feel like you're on vacation with us, from Juniper Tree Meadery. And this is the pineapple session mead that the mead maker has made. So like I said, that will be available from today through Friday. Through Friday only. So Friday the 5th. And the reason why that will only be available today through Friday is because the meadery is going to be closed. They're taking a break. They have been working really hard, and it's very important to be able to take a break from time to time, to stop, to relax, to unwind, to recharge. And sometimes that's the best thing you can do is take a breather, get away from the daily grind for a little bit, so that you can come back with a fresh perspective and a new perspective, and recharge with fresh energy to continue going. So the meadery will be closed from January 6th through the 13th, and then they will be reopening on Tuesday, January 16th. So keep that in mind. If you want to swing by the meadery, do it. Or if you want to swing by the meadery this week, do it by Friday, because they will be closed on Saturday and then for the following week. So, and I wish them the best of luck. I hope they have a great vacation. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. There we go. But yeah, I hope they have a great vacation. I hope they relax. I hope they get the the relaxing and recharging that they need, and they can come back and be excited to continue this amazing adventure that they have. Um, so yeah, that's it. So swing by the meadery by Friday this week and try the pineapple session mead, and maybe grab a growler or a bottle or two, so you got something stocked up that you can enjoy next week while they're out of town. That's all I have for the evening. Oh, now one more note, and I I say this with a little bit of humor intended. So I mean this to be kind of funny, kind of jokey. Now, if you want to do this seriously, I'm not going to say no. Um, but as I mentioned earlier, part of the reason I'm splitting this up is because the license that I have with StreamYard only allows me to stream to 3 platforms at once. If you would like to see me be able to stream to more platforms than that, and you would like to, sponsor the StreamYard upgrade for me, I would not be mad about that at all. So, uh, but that's what it is. Anyway, so guys, until we talk to you the next time, you can be safe, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We will talk to you again on Thursday, and until then, I hope you guys have a great week. And if you don't mind, do the likes and the shares, all that social media, Facebooky, YouTubey stuff. Would appreciate that very much. Thank you so much, and you guys, we will talk to you again on Thursday. See you later, guys.